Here's Ola Adebayomi. Good link-up play. What a run this is, and what a goal! Sensational stuff from Hindolo Mustapha. Pick that one out. It was rapid, it was clinical, it was oh so effective. Palace have their noses in front. That was dazzling and dynamic. Ola Adebayomi putting it into the path of Hindolo Mustapha. What a season he is having. He scored in the win over Brighton. He's at it again in the quarter-final against Chelsea. He's into double figures for the season now. And that was unstoppable. Absolutely no chance in the Chelsea goal. Haven't been able to find the finish. Even the shot that was set, I mean, either side of Molden, I think he might have struggled, but it's a great save. Here come Palace now, looking for a second. Ola Adebayomi holding it up well for Cardines, and here's Uma. Uma now with the cutback. And it'll come, they've made the save. It's so often the case, isn't it, that it just gives the outfield players that bit of a lift, that bit of a fillip and confidence. They want a third here, and you wouldn't bet against it. Can he make it 4 successive games in which he scored here? Uma unselfishly plays it into the feet of Hindolo Mustapha, who wanted another one. He blasts that one over the bar. He has brought the shooting boots tonight, because we saw it earlier on. On this occasion, though, lifts his head and lifts the ball over. But Franco Uma is causing all sorts of problems. They puff, they puff, they blow down. Holds it up. Well, there were 3 players round him. He still retained possession. Here's Hindolo Mustapha. Lovely control. Uma's in here. Tight angle. And it's away. But what an attack that was. Uma pulling the strings at the heart of it. Got the shot away. And it's hit the woodwork. Conceding the early stage of the second half, having gone in with the 2-0 lead. And they've actually had come the closest to scoring since the interval, with Uma blasting one against the post. Here's Hindolo Mustapha again! Oh, he only does worldies, you know. He's got his second of the evening, and surely that will be enough to see Palace safely through. It's more mesmerising Mustapha magic. The mercurial number 10 delivers. Ola Adebayomi with yet another assist. Played it into his path, and he was never going to miss. He plays with a smile on his face, a spring in his step, and he is a lethal finisher. That was utterly delightful. A Dear Diary moment, and well he might grin from ear to ear. That is so good to see. Flicks and tricks of Ola Adebayomi as well. It's been a big factor. Hindolo Mustapha now, he's on a hat-trick. Plays the pass, he returns the compliment for Ola Adebayomi. Quick feet, Ola Adebayomi 4-0. They're running away with this one now. This time it's Hindolo Mustapha with the assist. And Ola Adebayomi hits it into the back of the net. Well, it's hammering. They're dishing out to Chelsea in this London derby. He's been unplayable, Hindolo Mustapha, irresistible. Ola Adebayomi got the better of Landon Emenalo and Ted Kurd in goal. Required of him, as has Gibbard. And they've allowed the likes of Hindolo Mustapha, Uma, Ola Adebayomi to strut their stuff, and strut their stuff they have on this stage. Way by Emenalo. And now Hindolo Mustapha will get it back. He's got a chance for his hat-trick. Great save. But the ball should be followed in, and it is. And it's a second for Ola Adebayomi, and a 5th for Crystal Palace. They've had panache, they've had poise, full of goals, full of happiness. And well, Hindolo Mustapha may have been denied a tremendous treble by Ted Kurd, but they're typically lurking, loitering with striking intent in the right place at the right time was Ola Adebayomi to put the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the Premier League 2 playoff quarter-final cake.